Out of all the patriotic paint schemes ran in 2018, this might just be the most underrated one. Here is Austin Dillon's 2018 Dow Chemical Patriotic Chevrolet Camaro. Howdy folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. And today's car we'll be reviewing is Austin Dillon's Dow Chemicals Patriotic Camaro ZL1 from 2018. And yes, I know this is from Wave 1, but look, it's a diecast. We haven't reviewed it, you know, why not? So here is the car in the stock image, the render, so to speak. And this car right here was a car that I did not get when Wave 1 initially came out. And I'm not going to lie, I did want this car. I mean, from first glance, it's not the best looking paint scheme. I do feel like the car is a little too bright. And what I mean by that, you have silver, you have white, you have a very light slash faint red. You got a darkish blue, but for the most part, it's not really, I don't know, I feel like having a little bit of bright colors with a mainly dark car, I feel like that looks a lot better than in that in reverse. But anywho, let's go ahead and get it out of the package. There she is, folks, brand new out of the package. And my first thing I noticed after opening the package and the car getting out of the said package is the silver. Wow. The silver on this thing, man, let me tell you, it is beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful silver finish. Shades of the Darlington throwback car. I will admit, it is kind of remind me of that, even though this one's more like I wouldn't say a shiny metal, but it kind of reminds me of a bare metal kind of look. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. So for the paint scheme overall, it's, you got a silver background, main base color. Then you kind of have like this white kind of like two-tone design. But then it has the patriotic, wrap in front of that. You got your stars here, you got your blue stripes, and then kind of like some red stripes kind of fading out. Red number 3, which is so far forward. I don't know why they keep doing this, but they keep making their cars, these diecasts with the numbers so far forward. It's supposed to be dead center in the door. You can go and look at images of the said car in real life, and the number is right there on the middle of the door. I do like the blue outline with the red, middle. I do like that. That looks very nice. The paint scheme has some detail. It does have some detail. You kind of have like this, I wouldn't say polka dot, but you do have a very, very fine star pattern that is very consistent around the whole car. That's actually something you don't notice from, up, away. When you get close to it like this, you really do get a good eye at it, and you can see how those are little stars, little silver stars, and it is all over the paint scheme. So I do like that. I love attention to detail, and of course, you can kind of see how it just it kind of fades as it crosses through the 3, and then the Dow Chemical kind of like cuts off at a modern kind of sharp angle. Not a bad look to it. But one thing I do absolutely love is this blue kind of color, the blue color for the secondary sponsors. Realtree in that dark blue, and then Simbacorp, and then the Austin Dillon. I mean, that right there to me looks really good. I love that dark blue with the bright silver. That looks very nice. Good job on RCR's part with that. What I'm seeing so far in this car, man, is a lot of detail. And I gotta admit, man, the more I look at this car, the more I like it. Okay, so you got your B post here. Lucas Oil, Freightliner, Bosch, Sherwin-Williams, and Coca-Cola. I know the camera quality is terrible, but I apologize for that. The overall, kind of feel to this car, man, it's so much detail, and that's something I absolutely admire very much. And I gotta admit, man, the car from this angle looks beautiful. The car from this angle, man, I mean, it looks so beautiful. The black, I would say the tail end of the car, oh my god, man, it looks so good. I love that, like, It reminds me so much of Dale Jr.'s 2008 Amp Energy car, and how he had like the signature matte back end for most of his cars he ran when he joined Hendrick. And I really like to see that on some of these paints. I mean, just look at that, man. That looks good. You got your silver, you got white, red, blue. Oh my god, man, that looks good. Very good job by RCR and everyone involved in the designing process. I really like this paint scheme. I think a black splitter, excuse me, would have looked a lot better. But that's just me. I can fix that. I can paint that if I want, which I actually might do. I might go ahead and paint that because, man, that is a good-looking paint scheme. And I gotta admit, man, I didn't know this car looked that good until I actually had this die-cast in my hand. So, no question, a beautiful die-cast. It definitely exceeded expectations, and a really cool magnet, folks. It might just be one of the best magnets we have seen in 2019. I'm trying to get y'all a good zoom in on this, but it is extreme detail. And now, excuse me for not knowing who these people are and why they're on this magnet, but I don't know if it's fallen servicemen and women. I don't know, and I think that is really cool to see how they put that on the magnet. That is really cool. I don't know who it is and what's the reason behind it. I believe this car. I don't know when this car is ran. I really don't know. I don't know when this car is ran because it had to be at a race that I did not watch or was unable to watch, unfortunately. But man, let me tell you, man, this is a beautiful die cast. Make sure to get it if you do see it in your stores. If you have not picked this one up from Wave 1, I highly recommend this die cast. From first glance, it looks kind of odd, but man, let me tell you, the more you dig into it, let me tell you, the detail. Let me tell you, folks, the detail, the more you dig into it, it just gets better and better. And with that, that's going to be the end of this review. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Diecastbuffet for more NASCAR content. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one out there. And Diecastbuffet, signing off.